My mom divorced me at 16, then spent my money for decades. Now, I'm letting her go hungry, AITA. At 42 years old, I can finally say, I've made it. My husband and I have built a life most people only see on TV. We're both successful, we're deeply in love, and together, we pull in north of $1 million a year. But here's the thing about making it. No matter how high you climb, there are always anchors trying to drag you back down to the bottom. For me, that anchor is my mother. My mom has struggled with a crack cocaine addiction for as long as I can remember. It has been the third wheel in our relationship since I was a child. Despite the chaos, the stolen moments, and the heartbreak, I tried to be the good son. We stayed close, or as close as you can be with someone whose reality is constantly shifting, and we talked almost every day. But I wasn't just a son, I was a full-service financial institution. I paid her rent, including the security deposit. I covered her phone bill every month. She was an authorized user on our Amex, though I had to put a strict limit on it to keep the bleeding under control. A few months ago, the peace shattered. Out of the blue, I got a text from her that felt like a slap in the face. She claimed I was dirtying her name and that I had deeply hurt her. I was blindsided. I had no idea what she was talking about. I tried calling her once, twice, 5 times, but she sent me straight to voicemail every single time. Finally, she left a voicemail of her own. In a rambling, shaky voice, she mentioned that this was supposedly the reason my sister had been acting so strange at my wedding. Now, my mom and that specific sister haven't spoken in 2 years. I was tired of the riddles, so I bypassed the drama and went straight to the source. I fired off a message to the sibling group chat. What exactly am I being accused of lying about? The lie was this: my mom was telling the entire family that I had fabricated a story. Specifically, she denied ever saying, "Fuck her and fuck your wedding, I'm not coming," regarding my sister. The problem for her: I don't just remember things, I keep receipts. I scrolled back through our history and found it, the exact text, in her own words, spewing that exact vitriol. I didn't say a word. I just dropped the screenshots into the group chat and let the blue bubbles do the talking. Her response was the ultimate gaslighter's classic. "Oh, I don't remember saying that." That was the snap. The thread that had been holding my patience together finally frayed and popped. I told her right then and there, "Until I get a real, sincere apology, the bank is officially closed." Later that night, the phone rang. I could tell the second I heard her voice that she was either drunk or high, that familiar, slurred desperation I've heard 1,000 times. She wasn't calling to apologize. She was calling because she was hungry. She wanted me to DoorDash her a meal. I was at work, exhausted and emotionally drained. I told her, I'll see what I can do just to get off the phone, but the truth is I did nothing. I didn't send the food. I didn't call her back. I haven't spoken to her since, because that apology, it still hasn't come. To understand why this hits so hard, you have to know one crucial piece of history. When I was 16, my mother legally divorced me. She signed the papers to sever her parental ties. I was a child, and she opted out. I've spent 26 years trying to make up for a bond she broke before I was even an adult. I funded her life to prove I was worth keeping, but I finally hit a wall. Yet, when the sun goes down, I still think about that phone call. I think about her being hungry, and I feel that familiar, nauseating pang of guilt. Part of me knows I'm finally standing my ground after decades of financial and emotional pillaging. But the other part of me, the part that's still that 16-year-old kid, he feels like a monster for denying his mother a meal. Am I the jerk for finally closing the vault, even if it means she goes hungry